Not enough time to revise additional mathematics? Hi, I'm Terry. I've been teaching over 25 years and I've created express notes to help you revise key concept and exam type question quickly and effectively. Today's topic is chapter 3.2, Solving Simultaneous Equation, involving one linear equation and one non-linear equation. Let's begin. So the second part of the chapter is about this solving one linear, one non-linear involving two unknown two variable x and y. So normally what we have to do is for the linear one, we rewrite as a subject, then we sub inside the non-linear. All right, then we solve them. Now, usually this involves either factorization or quadratic formula. We have to solve it. Okay, a few things to take note. When it comes to rearranging the equation, we want to avoid fraction and we want to have fewer substitution. Now, when I say avoid fraction, for example, you look at this. If you look at example number 8, if I make x the subject, I would have y plus 2 over 3. Then I wouldn't, avoid fraction, right? It's a bit more difficult when I sub inside. Imagine I sub inside here and I have to square it. All right, so that when I say avoid fraction means choose the one that has no fraction. In this case, we make y as a subject. Now, the second one I mentioned, fewer substitution. Fewer substitution means we only substitute only once. Okay, for example, okay, they all look the same here. So all here got two unknown. Okay, so for example, let's say because this is quite clear. This is like I got 2x here. I got 2y here, so it's not exactly fewer substitution. Fewer substitution is, for example, if I have 2x squared plus y squared minus 2x equals 16. In this case, it's easier to make y as subject because I only have to substitute once. If I make x the subject, I will have to substitute twice. Okay, so now here, let's start. We make y as a subject to avoid fraction. Bring the y over, bring the 2 over. Y is now 3x minus 2. Call this equation 1. Call this equation 2. Let us sub 1 in 2. So the moment you sub inside, you don't write y, you write what? 3x minus 2. You square it, minus 2x. 3x minus 2 equals to 16. So this will be x squared plus 9x squared minus 12x plus 4 minus 6x squared plus 4x equals 16. Put this together. This will be 4, right? 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 8 minus 12 equals 0. Divide everything by 4. X squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. We can double bracket factorize, right, everyone? Hello? What's the factor? 3 and 2 minus and plus. So my x is either minus 2 or 3. Okay? Now, with that, I will have to sub this inside equation 1 to find my y. My y is 3 times minus 2, which is minus 8. Okay? My second y will be 3 times 3 minus 2, which is 7. So notice you have two answers for x and two answers for y. Sorry, I factorized this wrongly. This is plus 1, right? This one, minus 3 plus 1. So this is a minus 1, minus 1. And this is a minus 1, sorry. And this is minus 5. Okay, sometimes you may come across question like this where you have fraction here. Okay, so what you have to do is for me, I will get rid of fraction. And if you want to decide who to make as a subject, right, I think choose the one with the smallest fraction because I cannot avoid fraction now. If I make x subject, I'll have fraction. If I make y subject, I also have fraction. So just make y a subject because it's smaller. The coefficient y is smaller. Bring over here. My 2y is 3x minus 1. My y is 3x minus 1 over 2. Call this equation 1. Now, for me, to get rid of fraction, just cross multiply. 4x times x is 4x squared, right? 9y times y is 9y squared. Divide by y times x is xy or yx equals to 15. So 4x squared plus 9y squared equals to 15xy. So this will be equation number 2. Now let us sub equation 1 inside equation 2. So when you sub inside, you don't write y anymore. You write 3x minus 1 over 2. Then you square it equals to 15x. And your y is 3x minus 1 over 2. Multiply, if you square it, right, This is 4x squared plus 9. Expand this. 9x squared minus 6x plus 1 over 4. This will be 15. Multiply the 15 inside. So, or do you want me to cancel first? I just multiply first. So this is 15 times 3 is 45. X squared minus 15x over 2. Okay, let's get a fraction by multiplying everybody by 4. So 16x squared. This will be 81x squared minus, very big number, right? 54x plus 9. This one, you times 4. Imagine this, when I times 4, this is actually 2, cancel, cancel. That will give us, what is this? 90, right? 90x squared minus 30x. Okay, on my left, I had 97 here, right? And I got 54x plus 9. On my right, I have 90x squared minus 30x. So 7x squared minus 24x plus 9 equals 0. Can you factorize this? 7 times 9, the roots are 6, the combination 63. 63 factor is 9 and 7. So I think we can double bracket like this. I put 7x, x. One of them should be 7. This has to be 7. The other one has to be 9. Sorry, I cannot use 9, 7. What was I thinking? 23, 21 and 3. 21 and 3, isn't it? 21 plus 3 is, 21 plus 3 gives us 24. So I put a 3 here and 3 here because I want 9 and I want 21 and 3. 21 plus 3, 24. They are both negative. So my x is 3 over 7 or 3. Then we sub inside which equation? Equation number 1. Find your y. 3 over 7 minus 1 over 2. And 3 minus 1 over 2. This one is 9. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2 over 7, you divide 1 over 7. This is 9 minus 1, 8. 8 over 2, you get 4. There you go. This is your answer for x and your answer for y. Sometimes some equation you cannot factorize it. You have to use quadratic formula. So you already learned in chapter 2, right? So this is one example. Okay, so first we make one of them as a subject. Maybe I make q as a subject. You can make p a subject, q as a subject. They are both the same. But I think q as a subject is easier because I would have avoided fraction. Q is 2p plus 4. This is equation 1. Call this equation 2. Let us sub equation 1 inside equation 2. The moment you sub in, don't write p anymore. Don't write q anymore. Write 2p plus 4. The result is 2 over 3p and a 2p plus 4. Okay, now let's simplify this. Multiply everybody by 3. 6p plus 6p plus 12. At the same time, these two I multiply inside. So this will give us 4p squared plus 8p. Okay, this is 8. This is 12. I bring over, guys, I catch up my working a bit. 8p squared minus 4p minus 12 equals 0. We can divide everybody by 4. As I divide by 4, I get 3, right? Now, obviously, we can't factorize this. If you can't factorize, you have to use quadratic formula. So, and how do I know? In what situation I know I can't factorize? When they say give your answer correct to, let's say 3 decimal point or maybe 4 significant figure. So let's use minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac divide by 2a. So this is 1 plus minus square root 13. Okay, divide by 2. Okay, can simplify this? Use your calculator. Can see my calculator? Okay, we'll take 1 minus square root 13 divide by 2. First answer, negative 1.303. Negative 1.303. Second answer, change the minus here to plus. You should get 2.303. 2.303. Now, there are 2 answers for P, and you should have 2 answers for Q. So let's sub inside equation 1, find your Q. I got 2, negative 1.303 plus 4, or 2, 2.303 plus 4. Okay, calculator. 2 times negative 1.303 plus 4. 1.394. Second one, change this to, just change this to 2.3. 2.303. My answer is 8.606. Okay, let's say you have a straight line and a curve, not necessarily a quadratic. You can have other types of non-linear functions. So normally what we do is we take the linear one, the straight line, we sub inside the non-linear, right? So here your straight line is given as, 4x plus y plus 1 equals 0. So let's make y as a subject, right? I throw everything to the right. My y is now minus 4x minus 1. This is my equation 1. This will be my equation 2. I sub equation 1 inside equation 2. The moment you sub in, you don't write y anymore. You write minus 4x minus 1. You square it, equate it with x minus 4x minus 1. Now, the next thing is, let's expand this bracket. Negative 4, if I square it, this is positive 16x squared, positive 8x, positive, and then plus 1. This is minus 4x squared minus x. Okay, let's simplify this. Minus minus a plus, 22x squared minus 8x minus 1. The result is negative 4x squared minus x. Bring to the right hand side. 24 plus 4 is 26. This is minus 7x minus 1 equals 0. Okay, is there a mistake? Okay, sorry. Is there a mistake here? So this is 6 minus 16. Sorry, I go and treat it as a plus. So it's negative 10. So maybe I bring to the right hand side instead. So that will be 10 minus 4, which is 6. This is 7. And minus 1 equals 0 becomes plus 1. I bring everything to the right hand side. So we can factorize this, right? It's not difficult. We use 6 and 1, right? 6 and 1, both are positive. Your x is negative 1 over 6 and negative 1. So you get two answers for x. We should sub inside equation 1, find two answers for y. Negative 1 over 6 minus 1 and negative 4, negative 1 minus 1. So this will give us 2 over 3, 2 over 3 minus 1, negative 1 over 3. This will be 4 minus 1, which is 3. So your coordinate, right? We have to write x followed by y, x followed by y. So guys, let's move on to solving word problem involving this simultaneous equation. Okay, so here we have a diagram that shows a prism with a cross section of a right angle triangle. So you've seen this before, right? The length of one side is 4x, 3x. This one will be how many x? 5x, 3, 4, 5. Simple Pythagoras. This length is y. They say sum of the edges of the prism is 81. Sum of edges means what? How many edges do you have? I got 2 4x here. This is 4x and 4x. I got 3x and 3x here. 2 3x, right? How many y do you have? I got 2y. I got 2 of everything, right? And how many 5x do you have? 2 of 5x. So everything is 2. So we can say 3x plus 4x plus 5x. Okay, is there anything that I missed out? Okay, there's one more. Okay, there's one more y. Sorry, I missed out. Thank you. There's one more y here hiding there, the 3y. Right? So there are 2 of all this, but 3 of y, and the sum should be 81. Okay, can I simplify this? This is 7 plus 5, 12 times 2, 24x, 3y equals 81. I will divide by 3 to make the number smaller. 81 divided by 3 is 27. Make y as a subject. 27 minus 8x. Okay, so the first equation is a prism, not cuboid. Prism is your sum of edges. The second equation is your total surface area. Your total surface area, if you open up the layout or the net, right, what you see is this. There are 5 faces. Now, these two are actually the same. The top and bottom here. This we can find this area by using half times base times height. So half times 3x times 4x. Then you times 2. Why do I times 2? because I have 2 of them. Okay, and then let's move on with the next part. This one we have the green part here is your base. The purple part here is the vertical height, and the pink color is the slanting face, right? So they are all 3. This is 5x, by the way. This is y. This is 4x. This is y. So they are all 3xy, 4xy, 5xy. They are all rectangle, right? So we take 3xy, 4xy, 5xy, add up. Your total surface area is 312. So let's simplify this. This will be 12x squared plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. That will be 12xy equals 312. So 312, can we divide by 12? Let's see. Yes, we can. As I divide by 12, I get x squared plus xy equals 26. Can you see? 312 divided 12 is 26. This will be my equation number 2. So let's solve them simultaneously. Sub 1 in 2. Don't write y anymore. We write 27 minus 8x. The result is 26. Can we expand the bracket? X squared plus 27x minus 8x squared equals 26. X minus 8x x squared minus 8x squared is minus 7. I throw to the right hand side, make it 7. I bring the 27 to the right, plus 26. Okay, let's take 7 times 26. 7 times 26, what will we get? 182. 182, I use the factorization. So I can see it's supposed to be 14 and 13, right? 14 plus 13 gives us 27, right? So I know in order to get negative 27, one of them must be 14, one of them must be 13. The 14 one, I must put 2 to get 14. For 13, I put here. They are both negative, right? So my x is 13 over 7 or 2. Now, I made the question easier because I say find the integer value. Integer means no decimal. So we ignore this. We take x equals to 2. Then we sub inside equation 1. Find your y. 27 minus 8 times 2. 27 minus 16. My y is 11. Okay, so example 813. Parang cuts out 2/4 of circle from a cardboard with the length y and the width of x. Okay, I found a mistake. Width of x. Okay, so the perimeter of the remaining cardboard is 34 and the area of remaining cardboard is 14. Find the integer values of x and y. Okay, so first of all, if this is x, right, we know that this is also x, isn't it? So that makes this length what? What is this length here? Y minus x, right? In fact, you can repeat the same thing. This is also x. This is x. The length is y minus x. Okay, so first part, they say perimeter. Perimeter means the length of this 2/4 of circle, a part of it, a length of arc, add with the 2 side here. Total must be 34. Okay, now question say use pi equals 22 over 7. So we know a complete circle is 2 pi r, but this is 2 of a quarter of circle. So one circle is 2 pi r. This is 2 times of a quarter of circle. So times 2 pi r, your r is x, right? Then you add these 2 parts here. See this y minus x, this y minus x. So we have 2 of y minus x. And the result is 34. Now, can we cancel this? I can cancel 4 and 2 and 2. So you got 22 over 7, right? Okay, 22 over 7x plus 2 of y minus x equals 34. Now, for me, right, I'll just multiply everybody by 7, divide by 2. Because I don't like the fraction. I don't like the 7. But I notice all these 3 terms can be divided by 2. So that will give us 11x and y minus x. This will be what? 34 divided by 2 is 17, right? 17 times 7 gives us what? 119, isn't it? So let's make y as a subject. Y should be 119 minus 10x. Okay, equation number 1. So my second equation will be take area of rectangle minus this semicircle, sorry, this quarter of circle and this quarter of circle. If you put them together, basically is one semicircle, right? Now we know this measurement is y by x and this radius is x. So we say your area x times y minus 2 times of a quarter of a circle. Remember, area of circle is pi. I use 22 over 7 straight away. Your radius is x. You square it. Your area is 14. Because this is the area of the remaining cardboard. So again, I don't like fraction, but before I cancel the fraction, can we cancel 4 divided by 2 and divide by 22? That's 11, right? Let me write one extra step for you. Xy minus 11 over 7x squared equals to 14. Don't like fraction? Multiply by 7. 7xy minus 11x squared equals to 14 times 7 is 98, right? Okay, that will be equation number 2. I missed a 7 here. Oh, goodness me. When you multiply by 7, this is 7y. Sorry, 7, because I divide by 2, right? Left, this 2 cancel out. But when I times 7, I must write 7y minus 7x. This is 119. This 119 is correct, right? Okay, wow. This is a very ugly number. Then what do you get? 7y plus 4x, right? Or maybe I write 4x. 4x plus 7y equals 119. Let's make one of them as a subject. Who do I make as a subject? X or y? I still think it's better to make y as a subject. Why? You need to sub inside once. If you make x a subject, you have to sub inside twice. Let's make y a subject. 7y is 119 minus 4x. Y is 119 minus 4x over 7. This is equation 1. So when I sub 1 in 2, what's my y now? 119 minus 4x over 7. Then minus 11x squared equals 98. Okay, the good news is I can cancel 7 and 7. As I multiply inside, I got 119x minus 4x squared minus 11x squared equals 98. Now I start to doubt my answer. It looks really big number, right? 119x plus 98 equals 0. Okay, now, of course, you can double check using a calculator. Okay, let's see. I use this calculator function to see whether I'm right. This is polynomial 2, degree 2, 15 equals negative 119 equals 98 equals, okay, I got x equals to 7 and 14 over 15. So it's okay. You can factorize it. But if you don't want to use this way, another way is to use quadratic formula. So yeah, we know your answer is 7 and 14 over 15. So I have to break this up. 14 over 15 and 7. So that means I need to put a 15 here. I need to put a 7 here because 7 times 15. Let me show you here. 7 times 15 times 7 is 105. You can add with 14 to get 105 at 14 is 119. So that means this one must give us 14. Both are minus. So x is 14 over 15 and 7. Again, they say integer value. So we ignore negative. We ignore fraction. We take x equals to 7 and we sub inside equation 1. Find your y, 119 minus 4 times 7 over 7. Let's do this. 119 minus 4 times 7 is 28. Divide by 7. Answer is 13. Yeah, x is 7. Y is 13. If this video helped you, you can get my advanced book from Shopee or Lazada or by searching Taliti. For full step-by-step learning, check out my e-course or join my classes at Pusat Tuition Taliti. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.